Hi, thanks for tuning in today. My name is Jonathan with NetCheck Investigations, and we'll be talking about one of the 5 personality types or behavioral types that relate to domestic violence. Remember, the first thing that a victim has to do is decide to not be vulnerable and not be victimized by a partner. You don't deserve that, and if you put up with it and accept it and try to make the other person happy, our experience is they'll never be happy. And so we're trying to help you out with sorting out who is who. So today we're going to talk about the stalking type. So a stalking personality is one of the dangerous types of behavioral traits we find in domestic violence. Stalkers are working for rejection, and they want to exact revenge and take action against the people that reject them. So unlike other kinds of personality traits that want to control people emotionally or make up and get back together again and restart the relationship again, the stalking type often can be stalking, following, harassing, texting, filming the victim without their knowledge, and do things that bother them and nobody knows or no one can tell who it is. We just had a recent incident in Idaho where those 4 students were stabbed to death. If you want to think about late 2022. It seems like from our observation, or at least my observation, that person had a stalking personality type trait, meaning they were stalking, getting ready to attack and getting ready to pounce to take revenge against probably one of the 2 young ladies or 3 young ladies that were killed. We understand that he had been to the house 10 to 12 times, casing the house. So he was stalking and observing and waiting for a chance. And when his chance appeared, he went ahead and took revenge. So stalkers typically don't want a relationship or are not seeking a beneficial relationship. They're looking to get angry and then to hold the person responsible. So this could be very, very dangerous. For example, let's say that a young boy or girl was ignored by their parents, and from now on they hate people like their parents, either a man or woman, or let's say they had in their first relationship they were dumped on a date or were lost somewhere along the way and were abandoned. They could want to take revenge and stalk the other person, but they're working for punishment. They're trying to punish others. So that's really dangerous, and I want you guys to be aware that the 2 solutions are that let's say there's someone in front of your house and they show up every night and they watch you and they know that you see them. It's okay to take a couple people with you and go out there and say, hey, I know you're here. I know you've been watching me. Please don't do this. It's not good for you. I'm not going to go out with you. I'm not interested in you. If you come back, I'll call the police. And usually that will do it. But sometimes you're at risk if you go by yourself, or sometimes if you go out, they get even more mad and want to punish you even more. So you have to be careful what might happen. You have to be prepared. But letting it go does not make it go away. In fact, some stalkers stalk up to 3 to 4 victims at a time and rotate them, and it can go on for 5 or 10 years. They disappear and then a year later show up again. A lot of times they do things that cause you to reject them, and they want to be rejected. And then they can punish you for rejecting them. So that's a little mind game that they have, and there's not much you can do to stop it. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, want to read our book, or you have concerns, give us a call. And the best way to reach us is through info@netcheckpi.com. Also, NetCheck Investigations is listed, and find our number and give us a call, and we'll try to help you out. Thank you so much, and be safe.